Good morning. I'm gonna go ahead and just do a Chatty Get Ready today. I'm gonna go ahead and start with my skincare and using my First Aid Beauty 5-in-1 face cream. This does have SPF in it. It's great for the summertime. But yeah, how are you guys today? For us, we really haven't been doing anything too crazy. You know, life is just going on as life is going on. We don't have anything, we haven't done anything crazy in the last few weeks or so. Marty had a dentist appointment last week. Abby's gonna hang out with us today. Marty had a dentist appointment. He's got 3 cavities and he's got to go back in the next month to his next doctor's appointment. Hi, baby. Okay, get down. Girls and I have been doing good. Amelia turned 2 months old this week, so that's been exciting. She's doing such a good job. She's being all kinds of cute. It's been fun just watching her smile and giggle and play, and she's become quite a mama's girl. I'm gonna go in with the Benefit Cut Brow and just fill in my brows. And I think Abby's gonna sing for us in the background today. So yeah, I mean, things have been going alright. We're still dealing with the monotony of day to day, just trying to adjust to life now. It's kind of, it's got its good days and its bad days. We've had a few, days where it gets really hard, really monotonous, and days where things get better. One thing I do want to point out is I feel been a lot of like uncalled for comments and judgments coming my way. I mean, and it's not from people who generally care about us. It's from people who don't necessarily know what they're talking about or know what's going on, and they just, it's one thing if it's somebody who genuinely loves and cares for you and is trying to help you out, and I'm all for that. Accountability is key. We need people in our lives to hold us accountable for our actions, because that's what helps us become better people in our lives. However, it's the people that are not directly in your circle, and people who don't really have a dog in the fight, that when they come up and they want to start kind of saying something when they really don't know what they're talking about. And honestly, it's bothering me a lot lately, because it's, they're on the attack for one reason or another, and I don't always know why. And quite honestly, for me, it's just kind of one of those things where it's like, I just kind of want people to just mind their own, unless it's something I'm publicly putting out there, but it's not really anything that, if you don't know a person's situation in and out, do you really have a place to state what your opinion is? And for 2, if it is an opinion, do you really have all the facts to be able to honestly state something? I mean, it's one thing to be concerned and ask questions. It's another thing to just try and be judgmental and state something when you really don't know what you're talking about. So it's just, it's bothering me a little bit. I mean, it's life, and I'm trying to let it go. And believe me, I'm not a person who likes drama. I'm not a person who likes to be involved in drama. I prefer to keep peace as much as possible, and I'm not coming on here to say that. I'm not coming on here to say, hey, I've got drama in my life. I just kind of wanted to, share that it is bothering me, and I don't like it. And if you're concerned, be concerned, say, let me pray for you. How can I pray for you today? But don't sit there and judge me because of my actions when you don't know the reason behind them. So it's something that's been on my mind lately. It's been something that's really been on my mind lately, and it's just, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of the pettiness. I'm going to go ahead and go in with my Elizabeth Mott eye primer. I got this in my BoxyCharm this month, and I'm enjoying it so far.
Mommy, where's my bus?
I'm going to go ahead and set that down with my Ciate London coconut setting powder. So yeah, for me, it's just, when chaos comes, I don't like it. I don't appreciate it, and I will not allow that around my family. And you know, I feel like I've been dealing with it so much lately that I just can't, you know, it's bothering me because I'm learning about myself that, you know, I have a tendency to freak out when things don't go the way I plan. I'm a planner, and I like structure, and I like things to go in a certain way. And when they don't, I tend to freak out, and I'm trying to learn to like back down. I'm going to go in with my Clinique Even Better Eyes and put that underneath my eyes. So when that doesn't happen, and when chaos does stir up in my life, it bothers me, and it makes me want to just shut it down, you know, not for just the sake of, you know, I like to plan, and I don't like things that are unplanned, and chaos for me is unplanned. But I don't want that to be in my kids' life either. You know, I want my kids to live a life where they're not dealing with chaos of the outside world, or even inside. You know, I grew up where chaos is not relevant in my home. So, and I refuse to raise my kids that way. I'm going to go in with the E.L.F. Bite Size in Pumpkin Spice. I want to create a nice fall look here. And I'm just going to go ahead and start with this shade here and put it in my crease. So yeah, you know, being raised without chaos makes me not want to allow chaos into my life. You know, I grew up very stable, and I expect to do the same for my kids. And quite honestly, I don't care who it is that's causing that. You know, call it blunt, call it harsh, and maybe I'm saying too much in this video right now, but that's where I'm at in my life. So, you know, I mean, and I'm gonna go ahead and take a more tapered brush and just go in with this shade here and put it on the outer third of my eyelid and just bring that into the crease. So yeah, you know, I've got my faults too, like I was saying, you know, I mean, I'm not perfect. You know, when things don't go the way I plan, it honestly bothers me, and I don't like that. And I need to work on that myself. So, you know, I do like a sense of order and a sense of structure, and I hate when things get canceled last minute, or when things go haywire when they shouldn't go haywire, you know, or, you know, some kind of freak accident happens and it wasn't, you know. I feel like 2020 has definitely been teaching me that. It's one of those things where you know, that was not part of my plan. I was hoping to enjoy the remainder part of my pregnancy, and then on top of that, all of the other extenuating circumstances that have also played into that. Again, not planned, and it drove me through a wall. This year I was hoping it was going to be a good year. You know, I was going to have a baby. We were going to do stuff, you know, with the pregnancy, you know, take a couple trips, and then just live our lives. And, you know, right now we should be, I'm going to go ahead and take my finger, and I'm going to place this on the inner, or on the middle of my eye, and then I'm going to place this one in the inner corner. So, you know, 2020 for me, you know, in my mind, it was supposed to be a pretty good year. You know, I wasn't expecting to move. I wasn't expecting to deal with circumstances that were not planned. And I wasn't, you know, I wasn't expecting to have to just do half the stuff that we did. You know, right now, the way that I envision 2020 going, we're supposed to be adjusting to a family of 5, and instead we are, I mean, we were doing that too, but we're doing that on top of everything else. And then taking this shade here and putting it on the inner corner. And, you know, on top of that, which we're doing it, and honestly, that right there has been about the easiest adjustment in our lives so far. But, you know, we're adjusting to that as far as navigating these new and uncalled circumstances, not, you know, both in our personal lives and, you know, with everyone having to deal with this virus and all the repercussions of that, which, you know, if you saw my last Try to Get Ready with me, you'll see I'm not entirely in agreement with how things are being played out. So, yeah, I'm going to take my Urban Decay 24-Hour Glide On pencil and put that in my waterline. So it's just, you know, this is just what's been bothering me, and this whole video is not going to be about that, I promise, but just kind of what's immediately on my mind at the moment. So yeah, other than that, I mean, we're just adjusting to navigating life the best we know how. I'm going to go ahead and take this brush again, go back into the deeper brown shade in the palette and smoke out my lower lash line. So, I mean, we're navigating 2020 the best we know how, given our circumstances, and, you know, hopefully things will start looking up sooner rather than later. But I mean, I'm not God, I can't just automatically say things are going to be better. You know, I just got to learn to trust and rely on Him and hope that things are going to work out for the best. And I mean, I believe they will. I believe that everything happens for a season. I believe that the season we're in right now is a season of trial, and it will eventually get better. Okay, I feel like my upper lash line needs a little something, so I'm going to just put this here. Just kind of on the outer corners, not doing anything crazy. I don't like a whole lot of eyeliner on my upper lash line. I don't know about you, but you know, I don't think it flatters my eye shape, so I kind of keep the liner to the lower lash line, and maybe put it a little bit here. I don't know. This is like sharp. It's not like sharpening correctly. I don't know. I love this eye pencil. I love the formula. It's just trying to sharpen it. It's a nightmare. So yeah, I mean, I hope 2020 is going better for you guys than it is for me. I mean, I think we're all kind of feeling it to an extent right now. I don't know if anyone who's not dealing with, you know, repercussions of some sort, but, you know, I hope it's not. I hope your 2020 is going a lot better than mine is, so. And don't get me wrong, you know, I can't discount the blessings. You know, I'm going to go in with my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. So, you know, I mean, you know, given all the bad that has happened in 2020, I mean, you know, there's been a lot of good. You know, for starters, we had a baby, and she's precious, she's healthy, she's perfect in every sense of the word. She's a little colicky, but that's nothing that we're not managing. I mean, we're doing pretty good as far as managing that goes. And honestly, I think given the circumstances, it could be much worse. You know, other blessings are I've grown in a lot in who I am as a person and who I am as a Christian. I feel like I've gotten life experience that, you know, probably needed to happen. So, I mean, that's been a huge blessing. Got a lot of fallout from this eyeshadow. I'm going to try and wipe that away. So, you know, it's not without its blessings. It's just a lot harder than I imagined it to be. So, yeah, I mean, it's just, you know, we had a baby. We had, you know, I grew a lot in who I am as a Christian, as a person. My faith has grown a lot. I've learned that I really do have more of a backbone than I originally thought I did. I've got a lot, you know, I'm a lot stronger than I thought I ever could be. I didn't think I had this much of a backbone. I've always been a softie. Unfortunately, because of circumstances, I've been forced to grow up in ways I do not want to grow up in, and forced to do things in ways that you know, I never wanted to do. You know, I never wanted to have to take on certain roles that I'm having to take on now. I never wanted to have to be, you know, as firm as I am, or as timid as I am, or not timid, but like as assertive as I am. I was kind of happy just kind of sitting in the background and not allowing things to just be, but allowing, you know, so I would much rather be doing that instead of having to be the one to be as firm and as I am. Let's go ahead and get into foundation. I did pick up this Becca Zero foundation this month. I wanted to try it because it had some interesting claims on it, so I'm just gonna put some in my fingers and just put some all over my face. You know, overall, like, this foundation, I think it takes time to set in. It does have a very cooling effect, but it does take some time to set in, and it's not, I don't know, it took me a while to get to like it. I mean, would I say it's like the perfect foundation? No. Would I say it's great if you wanted to wear no makeup? I mean, yeah, it's got the blurring effect that it claims to have, but it's not like as perfecting as like I would like it to be. Like for a foundation, I would like it to at least cover some of my dark circles. But overall, I mean, if you're just trying to get out the door and you just want to kind of blur your face a little bit and just kind of perfect some of the little things, I'd say, you know, it's probably good. But if you want more of a full face of makeup, you know, I mean, I'd say for an everyday wear, I think it'd be fine. But like, if you're wanting more high coverage, I think I would probably recommend you get something different. And I'm not going to do a whole heck of a lot to my face. I'm also going to put the Becca Zero glass highlighter, and it's like a face lip like highlighter. Not my favorite, kind of sticky. I don't really like that glass skin effect. To me, kind of looks a little bit sweaty. But I mean, I prefer more of a glittery highlight that just kind of puts some livelihood in your face versus like a glass skin like effect. I know that's kind of in right now, but not something I personally like. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I could go ahead and try and do like bronzer and blush and more to my face, but I think I'm just gonna leave it there. You know, my eyes are bold. I mean, my skin overall is not too bad in general. I want to use my Essence. Do I want to do more of a bold lip today, or do I want to go more neutral? Well, I think because this is a very fall makeup look, I think I want to go for more of a bold lip. Just because I think it will pair well. I mean, I might take it off later, but who knows? Let's see. Oh, by the way, this is the Essence Color Boost. I forgot to mention that part. But you can use a lip liner if you want to. I think I'm okay without a lip liner. But, let's see. I mean, it's a little bright, but I think it pairs well with like the pumpkin spice kind of fall tones in my eyes. So we've got bold eyes, bold lips, pretty much a bare face today. So I think I'm good. I think I'm going to leave the look there. So, I mean, I think I'm going to go ahead and just spray my face with some Colourpop Pretty Fresh spray today. So with that, thank you for watching this video, watching me rant a little bit. It's what's fun about these Chatty Get Ready's, is I just get to kind of rant about what's on my mind in the moment. So, and I hope you enjoyed my kids in the background. So thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. I do videos focusing on beauty, fashion, lifestyle, and motherhood. And I will see you in the next video. God bless, and bye, guys.